In today's video I did 100 wilderness slayer tests and collected 100 slayer chests while doing them. Let's take a look how it went. Want to see more high quality loot, Iron Man or guide videos? Make sure to click that subscribe button. Wilderness slayer is different from normal slayer. Unlike other slayer masters, Mandrit assigns tasks whenever the player has blocked or preferred them. Also, completing a slayer task will award 22 slayer points and will award a wilderness slayer chest. If the task is completed without dying or skipping it, a reaper point is also awarded. Let's take a look what gear and items I used during all 100 tasks. Necromancy was used to kill every single monster. In a way, testing it with various monsters if it's a good style to use it. Tier 90 weapons and power armor was used here, and I can safely say it's a very good style to use. I had no problems killing them, and it was very fast and easy to use. As for other items, main ones that I used was overloads to keep my stats boosted all the time, making tasks a little bit faster to finish. Demon Horn necklace combined with bone crusher or ectoplasmator for prayer sustain, as all the monsters drop either bones or ashes, so you don't have to worry about it. Alchemy runes for those precious salvages, because 90% of the monsters drop them here. You can't skip it. Vampirism or penance auras, depending on task, it's a very nice to have for either prayer or HP sustain, because some tasks are way harder than others. Wilderness sword for easy teleportation around wilderness area is nice to have too. Slayer cape for easy access to Mandrit is also good to have. Slayer relic is nice to have but not necessary in any way. You can choose the amount of monsters you can kill, making least favorite tasks easier to complete and favorite tasks longer. And last, but a very important item too, is Slayer VIP tickets. Choosing between 2 Slayer tasks instead of 1 are always nice. And talking about tasks, there is always some tasks that are not really worth doing or just annoying to do. My personal avoid list would be Greater Demon Berserkers and Ash Lords, one of the best Slayer experience, but one task takes insanely long time to do. 110,000 HP is not a joke for a Slayer monster. Hydrix Dragons, decent experience overall, but drop wise it's one of the worst tasks to do. This task is only worth doing if you want to complete Slayer drop logs. Same as mentioned before, Onyx Dragons offers very bad drop table for money making overall and bad experience per hour. Only reason to kill them is for Slayer log too. Black Demons is used to be a very long task. As for now, it's decent, but offers very bad experience and takes quite some time to do it. Offering not so great drop table is on the avoid list for sure. Glaciers. It's only my personal opinion, but killing glaciers in wilderness are very bad idea. Decent Slayer experience and can get lucky with some drops, but I think it's not worth the time spent killing them. Now we move on to the preferred task list. It's not in order from best to worst, it's just overall list of tasks that I enjoy doing and either had good drops, experience or was very fast to complete. So let's take a look. Starting with Abyssal Demons. One of the fastest tasks to do, takes around 10 minutes to do, offering nice experience and decent money. Definitely a task I would not skip. Another family member of Abyssals is gonna be Abyssal Lords. A very long task compared to demons, but offers insane amount of Slayer experience and has a very good drop table. Definitely a worthy task to do. Abyssal Beasts is going to be another preferred task, as it's not that great Slayer experience wise as Lords, but offers very good combat experience and has very nice drop table. It's a task for both experience and loot for sure. Last but not least, from Abyssal family gonna be Savages. It's a little downgrade from Abyssal Beasts, but it's way faster task to do and has good drops too. Good necromancy training method too. So overall, very nice monster to kill. Lava Strikeworms. A task I would never skip. One kill equals to almost 100k worth of drop. Is so good. Experience wise, it's on the lower side. But money making is insane. Another downside would be that you can't AFK this task, but it's quite fast to do. Reaper Demons is actually in the middle of avoid and prefer list, but I did every task I had because it offers very high Slayer experience and insane money. Making Reaper Demon binding contracts alone is insane money. Only downside, high risk of dying of their insta-kill mechanic. Mammoths, a task of a very good Slayer experience, decent consistent money, one of the 4 elite raptor monsters. It doesn't have any special drops apart mammoth tusks, but high Slayer experience and consistent money per hour is definitely worth it. Living Wyverns are another elite raptor monster, a very annoying to kill at the start until you learn how to do it, offering very good experience per hour and very nice drop table. Requires a lot of requirements, but once you get used to them, it's definitely worth doing them. Calgarian Demons are in a weird spot for me, but I prefer this task as a very good money maker. Binding contracts are in demand, so making good money and getting decent experience at the same time is always nice. Drop table is not that great, but you can add up a nice chunk of money too. Soul Gazers. This task is wild. Drop table is below average, a part of the best drop. Hex Hunter Bow, a very expensive drop. The only reason to kill them, because experience wise it's a decent task, but takes a very long time to do it. Gargoyles, Dark Beasts and Revenants are tasks that you either don't have better option or just want a fast task, because they don't really offer anything either good or bad. Revenants is the fastest task on the list, Gargoyles a little bit slower, and Dark Beast is slowest out of 3, but offers better experience and drop table. So overall, all tasks I mentioned is worth doing for either money, experience, or even both. Most common tasks I did were Abyssal Creatures, Lava Strikeworms, and Revenants. I did all the tasks at least once to test them out and get general idea about them. Slayer VIP tickets and Slayer Relic helped me here a lot. Having them, you can decide what path you're gonna take. Fast tasks for farming points, or longer tasks for better drops and experience. So I guess it's finally time to check out the loot I got from 100 tasks. Best draw being Decimation Charge Bow. Common loot is not very good here. Worth to mention are Salvages, Death Touch Darts, and Brawling Gloves. Even though they were nerfed very badly, it's still a good boost of experience. So let's open the rest of the chests and see if it was worth the time to collect. Last one left and I got lucky with another Death Touch Dart. Overall, opening is decent. I was expecting at least one wilderness weapon to get, but was not lucky. With common loot, getting 2 darts, 4 Brawling Gloves, and a lot of alcohol are decent. So it's time to price check it. Total worth for items that are tradable is almost 7 million GP. That's not looking good money-wise. Adding 10 million worth of darts? It's still bad when you think about it. 100 tasks took me very long time to get done, and even getting one of the wilderness weapons won't make it very good either. So I guess it's time to check out 100 wilderness task loot from monsters, as I'm 100% sure it went way better than loot from chests. Had some problems tracking all the loot I got, because drop log keeps resetting the loot I got, because it was too many different drops from all the monsters and it overrides some loot. But I still managed to get almost everything right, so it should be accurate. A lot of money came from alched items, salvages and other drops. Biggest profit was from searing ashes. Abyssal scourge, other loot added up a lot of value too. So total worth of all items I collected is a little bit more than 380 million GP. That's are we talking about? A nice chunk of money from actual tasks that are definitely worth doing. It's time to talk about numbers. Whole 100 tasks took me around 7 days to complete. Time-wise, it took me around 40 hours to get everything done. Not 100% sure, but I can say that it took me at least that amount of time. In total, I got almost 400 million GP worth of loot. I spent at least 50 million GP in supplies, making it 350 million GP profit over 100 tasks. Obtained 3000 Slayer points, 90 Reaper points, 15 million experience in Slayer, 11 million experience in Necromancy. Miscellaneous loot from Wilderness only drop table. Got 8 Revenant drop enchanters, around 100 Adrenaline crystals, 10 Wildy Hills and 3 Brawling gloves. So doing 100 tasks in hourly rate, I got around 8 million GP per hour, around 400,000 Slayer experience an hour, and around 300,000 Necromancy experience an hour. As I did various tasks, it could be lower or even higher depending on what tasks you're gonna choose. For farming Slayer points or getting better experience tasks, maybe you need money and gonna do tasks that offer more GP per hour. Everything is up to you. I tried my very best doing this video. I put a lot of effort and time making this. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did making it. I hope to make more high quality videos in the future, so click that subscribe button to see them first. As for now, I'm out. See ya next time.